guys, Clouded Journey here, and I am filming on location. I have overnight asleep shifts at work, and I just get no time to make these videos, so I went ahead and brought some of my books and brought my iPad, and here we are, ready to show off some new comics. So I got here a few books just from the last few weeks here, mostly from my local shop and the flea market. And these books have been sitting kind of in a stack on a shelf there, just driving me nuts because I've wanted to get them filed for so long, and I get OCD and I want to file them and put them away nicely, and I can't do it until I make a video. So going ahead to get it done now. So this is Marvel Spotlight 32, the first appearance of Spider-Woman. I got a great deal on this book. I got this for $15 from the flea market. It's probably a fine, very fine comic book, and really cool story of the origin of the Spider-Woman, which I didn't really know a lot about until I read this book. It's totally got that classic sexism to it, though. If you ever saw the Supergirl movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Basically, her biggest issue is that she has man problems, and she's kind of received her powers going on her mission to kill Nick Fury because he's captured her boyfriend, and she's quite upset about it. And the reason she originally fled to Hydra is because she accidentally hurt her other boyfriend. So a lot of her life is directed by male counterparts, which is sort of that classic sexism you see. And Spider-Woman herself is like, she's kind of known, she always seems to be depicted where you can see both her breasts and her ass at the same time. Finally, that's sort of been brought into the limelight and is a big no-no after that controversial cover that just came out not too long ago, which I think is a good thing. I think women need to be reading these characters and somewhat empowered by them. They shouldn't just be male fantasies, even though there obviously is going to be some of that at all times. But it's nice to see that the industry is starting to sort of wake up and not be standing for that as much anymore. But not a little bad little story. Interesting character. I didn't realize this. She's actually created as a super evolved spider race. So the guy he creates, his name's H.E. Uses evolutionary tactics to create a super hyper evolved spider that becomes humanoid. So kind of interesting story. Her powers are similar to Spider-Man, but also quite different. You can see she shoots those venom barbs, which kind of can kill or incapacitate people as well. I think Miles Morales has a power kind of like that too, but that comes from being bit by the spider. But yeah, really excited to have this book. I got this for $15 from the flea market, and it's in really nice shape. So happy with that. This is X-Men #1, the Deadpool Abbey Road variant. So he's got Deadpool with the zombies on Abbey Road on an X-Men cover. It's kind of all over the map in terms of what the book is, but I really like the cover, and you gotta love the Beatles, so it was cover price, so I decided to grab it. So this is going, there's a whole stack of them there actually for cover price, and this is going for $10 sometimes online regularly, so that was a pretty good price and just an awesome cover. Yes, another copy of Amazing Spider-Man 654, first appearance of Flash as Venom. I actually have one of these up for sale, and I already have another one, so my third copy of that. But that book's already going for like $8 online. So this I got from the dollar bin in my local shop. It's not in perfect condition. This is Nova #8. I don't know what volume this is. I want to say volume 2, could be volume 3. But there's a little bit of spine wear and stuff on it. But this issue went up in value after the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, because this, if I can find it, is the first appearance of Cosmo, the psychic space cosmonaut dog. who makes an appearance. You don't see him talking or anything in the movie, but he's in that. I think he's in the gallery that the collector has, and then you see him in the end credit scene as well, right before the Howard the Duck. So this book he's kind of a popular character. He runs nowhere, that big head. He's kind of the security leader, and he's really powerful psychic. So interesting character, kind of Guardians of the Galaxy character. And I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I'm really into all those characters now, so happy to find this. And for $1, can't complain. These I got from that trade show. If you watched my last video, it was like a 35-cent haul. These are all 35 cents. So Brian K. Vaughan series Ex Machina #1, #2, and #3, all in pretty good condition. Probably fine, very fine condition. And I'm a huge Brian K. Vaughan fan, and this is a really good series. It's kind of about a superhero who leaves his superheroing to become the mayor of New York, kind of using his fame. So it's a little bit political, and it's one of those books that sort of, some people I could see not liking it because they struggle, like they want to see more of the hero, and it's just not really too much about the hero. It's more about the man after the fact. So there's flashbacks to his heroism and stuff, but there's like a lot of, he's just going through interesting political issues as he's trying to run the city. So these are the first 3 issues of this I read, and I really enjoyed it. So I think I'm going to look for the trades for these. So I don't know what these are worth, because Brian K. Vaughan stuff's pretty hot. All right, this is the Incredible Hulk, okay, I thought it was Incredible She-Hulk, but it's $4.41, so it must be Incredible Hulk, and they just throw She in there. But this is the Pulp Fiction cover. Which I just thought was awesome. Hulk Fiction, you can say. I love Quentin Tarantino, especially his early stuff, and I love Pulp Fiction in particular. So I saw this in the dollar bin, and I just had to grab it. Just really, really neat cover. That's the Incredible Hulk, $4.41. Swamp Thing #3. I'm trying to collect the first 10 issues. I think that's all the stuff Bernie Wrightson worked on. You can see there's that ding in the corner, but besides that, pretty good. This is the first appearance of this girl. Full appearance. I think her other #2 is her cameo. Beautiful Bernie Wrightson cover. Love these books so much. Really getting into I'm really getting into a lot of the sort of 70s stuff. I really like a lot of what they did in the 70s, and some of the art and the style. I love what Bernie Wrightson does with shadows. But yeah, I'm really starting to get into these 70s books. I love the big, bold titles, as I've said before. And they're just works of art, really. Like, all comics aren't works of art, I don't think. Some are, or maybe some, maybe I just don't like everything. But this one definitely is. I'm really, really enjoying this. All right, and Spotlight on the Moon Knight, 28. And this is like a really nice condition book, guys. This one was also $15 from the flea market, which is just a slayer deal for this book. And I haven't read, I think Werewolf by Night 23 is his first appearance. This is Moon Knight's first solo appearance in his own title. And it really develops the character and who he is. So I don't know if they go into it in the Werewolf by Night story, but in this they talk about, the thing with Moon Knight is you can't talk about him without comparing him to Batman, but he's a little bit like Batman. He's a rich ex-mercenary who kind of was really successful and became really rich and decided to become a superhero. Now, what makes Moon Knight interesting is that he takes on a whole bunch of different personas. So in this they reference, he's like a millionaire, kind of bachelor, he's a cab driver, and he's a mercenary for hire. So he uses those different personalities to do his investigations and get information. And they also mention that he has other personalities. So really interesting character. I think you could do a lot with that sort of idea. Batman has that matches Malone he does sometimes. But I'd really like to read some more Moon Knight. So if you guys know any really good Moon Knight stories, let me know. Because I know there's that one series that has the really beautiful covers. I don't know who wrote it, but I know Garth Ennis has been writing it lately. I don't know if that series has been any good, but let me know if you guys know, because I am curious about Moon Knight. So yeah, this is his first appearance in a solo series, and this is like, I want to say like a 9.0. Just really nice, solid book. Good story. The villain he fights in this is called Lord Conquer Lord. Literally the worst name ever. He kind of comes up with it by accident, as he says, "You can call me whatever you want, Conqueror or Lord, just not my name." Okay, Conquer Lord. But awesome book to have. That is going to be it for this haul, guys. So thanks for coming to work with me, and we'll catch you later. Keep reading.